Year 5, I finally make it in this room. So excited. So.
All right, you're facing a Vikings defense that has been pretty solid at stopping the run this year. So what's the key to establishing that this week or any other week?
Yeah, they got a really good defense, and it all starts up front with their front four and the depth that they got, and then they have excellent linebackers and secondary. I think Harrison Smith is playing one of the best safety plays of the season that I've seen so far. So, yeah, we just got to stay true to who we are. Practice is everything. Buying into it. We faced really good defenses all year, and we've excelled and put up the numbers and did what we had to do to succeed. So, another great opportunity. Nothing special. Just going out there doing the best that we can do and doing us, and not really worrying about who's over there to an extent. You hear it all the time. It's about us here.
At what point in a game do you start to recognize that the pounding is having an effect on the defense?
I think you can tell early in the game. I think you tell first or second drive if it's gonna, what type of game it's gonna be, and if they brought the fight or if they're wanting to go all 4 quarters. But usually it's not that way, and you start to see it happen in the second half. First half you'll have a big run here or there maybe, but most of them come third quarter, and by the fourth quarter you're in finish mode, and we're just running the ball anyways to run the clock out.
You'll go against 2 tackles that you've practiced against a lot here, Sheldon and Tom and all that. Does that, when you go against a guy that you maybe have gone against a lot and things like that in practice, does that change anything on game day at all? Or?
Yeah, well, me and Sheldon, we go back to college, and having Tom Johnson here in the preseason, got a good look at him and a lot of reps, but he got the same amount with us. So, it's a chess match, and it's a chess match anyways, and you add the aspect of us playing with each other, it kind of elevates that even more. So we'll know what they're going to do. They'll know how I set, how I run block. So I'm sure they'll say the same thing. We just got to be right and not worry about them being on the team in the past. Just going out there and just seeing a defensive tackle, and going out there and taking care of business.
How important has Dwayne Brown been to just the progression of this offensive line?
Yeah, I think having him has kind of evolved our attitude, and just the type of person he is, a leader, his physicality, and the experience he's been around, and he's kind of the leader in the room, and I'll happily give it to him. Being the oldest guy and, like I said, the most experienced, he's been around, he's seen a lot, and I think everything we do stems down from Coach Solari and how he approaches every day, and then it kind of stems down to Dwayne, me, Sweeze, and Fluke, and all the other guys. We're just well connected, and we're a good group that works hard.
When you say evolved your attitude, what do you kind of mean by that?
He just brought a voice and a presence that can't be denied. And, you have somebody like that. We had it with Max and Russell Okung, and when you lose a piece like that, you kind of lose the voice of your group. And so, I wanted to be that whenever I first moved to center, but I was kind of trying to figure out my role and how to play center. But I think picking up Dwayne's been the biggest thing that has happened to us in the past couple of years up front, and getting Sweezy back and picking up DJ. I think just getting the people with the right mindset, the right attitude, and the will to succeed and go out there and inflict their will on people. And I don't think there's a guy in our room right now who doesn't have that mindset and who isn't ready to go out there on Sunday or Mondays.
What has been the biggest challenge of Mike Zimmer defenses when you face this Vikings team through the years? What's the thing that you kind of need to focus on to make sure you guys do what you want?
Their technique is very sound. They're not overcomplicated. Their third down is excellent. They're one of the best third down groups in the league. So, we just got to stay on schedule, stay right, not get it behind the sticks. But technique-wise, they're very sound, and they're very disciplined with their gaps. So, again, it's about us and doing right and understanding the schemes of the plays and the in and outs, and the film study and preparation, I think, is everything.
I know that you take pride in getting that short yardage situation, done and getting those tough 1 or 2 yards. But the ability of this team to create explosive plays, how does that give everybody almost like a mental break, knowing that when you need that play, it's there?
Yeah, and I think everything, like we say, stems off the run. So if the run game's working, it's definitely going to open up the passing game, and that's where we get the explosive plays off the run action and stuff. So, it's always good to knock out 50 yards off a drive with one play. So we just have to make sure we're right up front. And like I said, it all starts with the running game. If the running game's not working, then those big plays aren't going to happen because we're kind of one-sided. So we got to make sure we stay balanced and not let us have a bad running game. Sorry.
This is your third year playing center now, working with Russell and kind of the setting of everything at the line of scrimmage and all that. How much better has that gotten with the years that you guys have worked together?
Yeah, it feels like we've been working together for longer than that. And, I understand what he means whenever, he's got a lot on his plate. So I understand what he means whenever he's kind of saying this thing and everyone's wondering what he's saying, So I might have botched that. But I understand Russ and it's vice versa. So the communication has dwindled down a lot since our first year together. And but ever since I got here, me and Russ kind of, I want to say, understood each other. And I've played multiple positions, so he doesn't need to tell me a story to get me to where I need to go. And I don't need to say a thing to him. So as long as we know the snap count and the play, we can take it from there, and we can take a lot off his plate. So a lot of trust. The relationship is excellent, and I feel like that's all across the board up front with Russ.
Anything else, guys? Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Nice job.
Yeah, thank you.
Hope we do it another.